Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. So Manchester welcomes yet another grand fixture, all present here at one of English football's grandest shrines. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Griezmann. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Messi. And Messi! So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I've always been impressed with this boy, Pau Cubarsí. It never ceases to amaze me, Peter, how the Catalans always manage to unearth all of these gems, especially in an age where the demand is quite high on defenders. He's really the perfect package.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Conte. Oh, good-looking ball. Pass is coming off in quick success. Big chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
And we have our very first corner. Costa Curta plays it short. And he thumps it clear. Beckham. This might... Griezmann! Pau Cubarsí with the clearance. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Yamal. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hakimi. Endrick. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Endrick, who needs just a moment to score a goal. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And here's Kane. Nicely weighted ball. Brilliantly cut out. And that has been clubbed away. Messi. Now it's Griezmann. And that could set him on his way. David Villa. And the shot! That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Yamal. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. And Kubasi. Van Dijk. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Pedri. Adams producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Griezmann. Foden. Yamal. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Unspectacular, but solid, and that solidity could yet be the foundation for them to go on and win.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. Griezmann!
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Referee has just said play on. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And here's Messi. David Villa. Showing good feet. Now it's Griezmann. Endrick. Oh, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. White. That is a brilliant interception. Van Dijk gets it clear.
The attendance for this match was 71,898.
Yamal. He is through here. And it's Messi. And here's Griezmann. Beckham. Oh, nice touch. Oh, he's played it in low.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
The muscular approach does pay off here. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And he's got the beating of his man.
Barcelona really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
They'll have one final crack at it.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Lovely feet. There's the hit!
Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could
Messi! It's a loose ball.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Beckham. Griezmann. Griezmann crosses.
Well,
and the referee brings it to a close. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Kalidou Koulibaly. It's easy to just focus on the physical side of his game, Peter, because he's so powerful and quick, making it basically impossible for a forward to get the better of him in a one.
Torres! That was superb goalkeeping!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Costa Curta goes short. Schneider will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Big chance! Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Darwin. Fernando Torres. No goals as yet. Ribery. And it's Davis. He's picked his way through. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Conte. Nakata. Pedri. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
There's the hit! He scored! Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
Number 23.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
And it's Nakata. David Villa. Pedri. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Spread neatly. Darwin. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Nakata.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Nice ball, and he's in here. He's gone for goal! Ribery. And it's Conte. Throw in. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
There will be 1 minute
He's
at
going to
a
be
time.
disappointed with that. Conte. David Villa. And here's Torres. Had a shot. Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
There's plenty of positives to take, despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Leading 1-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half. Shot a goal! And that's caused a worry or two.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Costa Curta. Schneider. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's Nakata. Chouameni. And here's Nakata. Nakata going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's Torres. Oh, good ball. And here's Torres. There's the shot! And again the keeper stands strong.
The attendance for this match
That's been cut out, well played. And here's Nakata. Great hit! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. Costa Curta with the short one. Fernando Torres. Defending of the desperate variety. David Villa. And now they can spring out of defence. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, facing up to his adversary. It's Nakata! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. Now it's Nakata. Shot could... Real chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
White clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Ribéry. Oh, nice touch. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Davis kept his eye on it, and he's there. Schneider is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And it's Ribéry.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, that's fabulous. And that has been clubbed away. He's played him through. David Villa is on his... And the shot! They've done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Number 7.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Substitution on the field.
Ribéry.
Number 23.
For Messi.
Hirotoshi Nakata. Number 9.
Sharp little ball here.
Fernando Torres.
That looks a good ball through.
Number 2. Conte. Coming on the
Cleared
field.
without hesitation.
Number 21. Griezmann. Number 14. Messi. Number 16. Rodri. There will be 3 minutes added time.
That's a decent clearance. And the number on the board is 3. And that is that. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and... So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And here's Mbappe. Rafinha, steaming on goalwards. Good read, needed to be. Danger averted for now. That'll be a throw-in. Adams does well to get it back. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Serginho, now he is quick.
Rapid, Peter, absolutely rapid.
I suppose if there was such a thing as a model Brazilian fullback, he'd be pretty close to him, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you don't win all those honours.
He's given it away!
There they go, hunting again.
Konate. Donnarumma with the clearance. And he's had it nicked away. And he's intervened well there.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
He's got the shot away! There it is! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Lovely feed, he is such a good... There's the hit! Has another go! And that should get the job done. Mbappe. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
Griezmann!
Oh, that was venomous.
Odo. They get a throw in. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Pedri.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
He could be in here. Can he get away here?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Pedri. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Chance!
There will be 1 minute added time.
No shortage of confidence there.
Griezmann just...
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. David Villa, Griezmann, Odo, Rafinha, Palmer. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. He's found a way through. And They're back on the ball again. Picks up, can he finish? And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
They've played it short. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
The attendance for this
Barcelona
match was
with another corner.
550.
DiMarco plays it short.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Rafinha. No, he wasn't going to let him past. And it's Stoichkov. Stoichkov. Griezmann. Serginho. And here's a chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Serginho actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
For Barcelona, number 8, Yamal. Coming on the field is number 15, Phil Foden. Substitution.
Griezmann goes short. And Messi! It's run loose, he's going for goal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Griezmann clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Into the last quarter of an hour. Mbappe. Pedri. No, that's been intercepted. Rafinha. Now it's Messi. Oh, that's neat. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Foden. Very much into the last knockings. Brilliantly cut out.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Griezmann. Messi. David Villa! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Villa brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Rafinha, number 24.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Number 5.
Messi. Oh, that's delightful.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Now it's Foden. Çalhanoğlu. And that was very necessary. And time is up. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. How would you summarise? Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Brilliantly cut out. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Stood up well to him there. Serginho. No outsmarting him this time. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender.
Neymar! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Nuno Mendes. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Hincapié calmly anticipates. White cuts it out, and it's Beckham. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Beckham. And here's Batistuta. David Villa. And that was very necessary. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that is as far as they're going to go.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
This time, surely! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Oh, it was a first touch to die for, and it set him up beautifully.
Alexander-Arnold. Yamal. Serginho. Osimhen. Caught offside that time. Neymar. Oh, this is a terrific run. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Yamal. Gently done. Can he latch on to this? David Villa. There's the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Villa is offering a right smile there.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And we are back underway.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are...
It's Neymar! Oh, just fizzes past the post.
Oh, how close was that to going in? It only required the smallest of tweaks.
Nuno Mendes. We're still waiting for a goal to report here. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Chouameni Good-looking ball. Pedri. Alexander-Arnold.
The attendance for this match
It is
was
still anyone's game, 0-0.
72,306.
And Mendes. That's a shade optimistic. Ruben Dias. Beckham. Mbappe. Mbappe stood his ground strongly. And Serginho, he has found a way through. Lovely. Can he finish? It's a goal!
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before and no doubt they'll work it again.
Galatasaray have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Great hit! And he has kept it out somehow.
Batistuta actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Oh, he's played it in low. Oh, shooting chance! And he comes up trumps again.
Well, look, believe me when I tell you that goalkeepers work harder than anyone else in training, and that's why, to be top class on match day, that was a majestic stop.
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Play back. They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Yamal. He's played him through. He's in a good position here. Can he put it away? He's scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Galatasaray are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Substitution in progress.
Yamal goes steaming forward, and he's on his way! There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Has been indicated.
He's got away. Oh, he's been caught. They've got to be quick to recover this. Mendes gets rid without sophistication. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. The scenery unmistakable, the atmosphere unbeatable, the noise irrepressible. Old Trafford again delivers. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Costa Curta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's Beckham. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Yeah, time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Griezmann. He's a sharp little ball here. David Villa gets... and the shot! It's in!
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Great defending, strong and determined. That's a nicely measured pass. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
David Villa. Stoichkov. Well, the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this. There's the hit! They've done it! And they're at it again in double quick time! That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
That's a little off target.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Tonali, Messi, and here's Barcola. Now it's Pedri. Oh, great chance! And he's quick to get it clear again. And he's only too happy to take that back. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And it's Salah. Pinches it off him. Beckenbauer promptly onto that, and that is that.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. So your views on the first half?
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time. And we are already promptly back underway. No reported change to either side during the break. Genuine physical edge about this game, it is quite attritional. Vinicius Junior was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Neither of these two want to come off second best. David Villa. So nearly the perfect ball. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Messi. And it's Salah. Beckham. Beckham does have his name on the score sheet, of course.
For this match was
and he's on his
72,306.
way! Ruben Neves. And it's Ruben Neves. Griezmann. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's had a shot! And more, and more, and more! And they are cruising away!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Beckham. Substitution on the field.
And he's done it again!
Number
He's
7,
got his second!
Vinicius Junior. Coming on the field
3-0.
is
Bakula!
16.
Bakula
Mbappe.
is flagged
Substitution
offside.
in progress.
Koundé. It's Pedri. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Substitution on the field. Number 29.
Madrid
Bakula.
making another
Coming
change
on to
here.
replace
Well,
him
he's going to
is
inject a nice bit of
number
pace into that
18,
front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Messi is onto this. Walker spots it and intercepts. Owen. Mohamed Salah. And here's Messi. Lovely feet. And he's been shifted off it. No, he wasn't going to let him past. And it's Salah. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Neymar. He is through here. Neymar. Neymar! It's a goal! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
Oh, that's a measured delight.
After
The curl he
84
applied
minutes
was
is
immaculate.
Number 18. Neymar.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Number 17.
Tonali.
Pedri.
5 minutes
Coming
left on the clock.
field is number
He's picked his way
21,
through.
Eduardo
Can he finish?
Substitutions
Stood up.
taking
In he
place.
goes again! It's loose now and they want to get it back. White. Chouameni.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. He's found a way through. He's had a hit! And he couldn't keep it down. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Well, that's well seen too. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. The action has already started. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
I've always been impressed with this boy, Pau Cubarsí. It never ceases to amaze me, Peter, how the Catalans always manage to unearth all of these gems, especially in an age where the demand is quite high on defenders. He's really the perfect package.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run.
He's gone for goal! Oh, split-second reaction.
Batistuta actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Costa Curta plays it short. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Oh, good-looking ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Beckham puts his foot on the gas. Real chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Davis gets across to intercept that. Rice.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Plays it through. Great work on the overlap. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Beckham. Batistuta. Nicely aimed pass. And smartly reclaimed. And Torres! Oh, it's come loose. And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Rodri with the clearance. And it's Davis. Yamal looking to run onto it. Beckham gathers from the goal kick.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Always onto this. Now it's Stoichkov. Beckham! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Drogba looks to get on the end of this.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Stoichkov. And there's the shot! Has another go! They've done it! They are right back in business.
Well, we're all back to square one, but...
And there's the end of the first half. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the otherwise. So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half. Decent hit! Rice. It's Vinicius Junior. And here's Griezmann. And here's Batistuta. That's very neat. Good read, needed to be.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Beckenbauer. Rodri. That has been cut short. Alexander-Arnold.
The attendance for this match was 71,550.
Beckham. Griezmann. Showing good feet.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Yamal proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Griezmann. Beckham. Conte. Passing nice and neat. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Messi coming on to a rapturous reception. It is the moment we've all waited for.
Well, I find it a little surprising he was on the bench to start with, Peter, but listen, I'm still excited to see him in action.
Now, can he find a finish? And Messi! It's there! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
Number 14.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Rice. Coming on to
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
He's got tall.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And here's Yamal. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Musiala. He's in space and looking for options. Barcelona could have here their final chance.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 11.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 10. Yamal. Coming on the field.
Ruben Neves can get it clear. And we're done. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very... Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. And already we're underway here. Oh, super find. David Villa, he's got away. Oh, lovely, decent hit! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
So, a breakthrough already. He's found a way through. David Villa. It shapes to shoot. He's scored. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And now he has two. So that's two now without reply.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And it's Nakata. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Schneider going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Batistuta, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Approaching the half-hour mark. David Villa. Now the finish! And it's there! And he is just ripping it up! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of the goal. What a display, what a player.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. It's a sweet ball, that. He's played him through. Schneider. Pass somewhat off target. It's Nakata! It's a goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Conte, and it's Batistuta. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Griezmann. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, what a half. For one, pretty much ideal. For the other, utterly dreadful. And we're only halfway through.
Yeah, I think a first-half performance that showed attack being the best form of defence. If they're in the face of the opposition that much, then there's little they can do in return, and I'm not sure how long they can keep the intensity and the tempo up, but it certainly paid off so far.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Chilwell to Schneider. Griezmann does well to get it back. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Chilwell. Schneider, that's a lovely, neat pass. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, well played. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And he's had it nicked away. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants...
And the shot! They've scored! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
After 61 minutes...
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian.
Substitution in progress. The attendance for this match
It's become a case of men against boys.
550.
Martinez.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's another throw. That is good strength. Hangs one in. The referee has given a corner. Keeper has taken decisive action. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Schneider. And he's picked out the run. Now it's Messi. Messi.
Such good technique.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Substitution on the field. Number 19, Lautaro Martinez. Number 10, Messi.
And they win it back
Number
again.
7, Schneider. Coming on the field.
That looks a good ball through.
Number 11,
It could be in here.
Torres.
He's found some space.
Number 8, Ribery.
He's
Number
got the shot away! It's in! And it is becoming almost too painful to
The
watch.
goal scorer.
Where to next?
After 85 minutes.
It's a mass
is
exodus now.
number
Certain sections of the
14,
stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Substitution.
Sönchu. Conte. Palmer.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Conte. Oh, and he's through the middle. Shot could be on. There's no flag. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Neymar. Neymar! He has done it! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one.
And time is up. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win.